Welcome back to Jammin' Games. Tim on the left playing Valky, me on the right playing humans. I pre-boarded humans to make it as hateful as possible.
For Valky,
I've got Draneth Magistrates, I've got Ethersworn Canonist, Archons of Valor's Reach, or whatever the fuck it's called. And then he just turns one of Valky on me.
I thought he has them upside down.
He just leaves it in the sleeves the wrong way for the tilt factors. So he got a little bit lucky to have 2 Simian Spirit Guides in the sleeve, or in the opening hand. Whatever. Wyatt here with me today hasn't seen too much of Valky in Modern, so he doesn't understand how obnoxious it is.
No.
Yeah. He says in Standard it's reasonable. They play it on turn 7. Like, what's wrong with that? And so this game, I trudged through it, is what I will say.
Yeah.
I keep playing. I managed to attack him a few times. I think I kill a Valky or two. There's a Draneth Magistrate just in the nick of time. I managed to mess him up a little bit.
Tim could have played the Blackleaf Cliffs today, right? Is Valky play or is it just...
It is play. You can play anything. The biggest problem with Valky for Paper Magic is you kind of forget what he's got.
Oh, okay.
As these games go on, we have a few of them. All of these are with Tim. His lands are always going to be up and to the front. I'm really sorry to everyone. That's just how he likes to live his life. As the games go on, he gets better at realizing what he's got in exile, and the deck just gets much, much, much better. Because, like, you have a card, you have a card in your hands. It's just crazy how much value Valky produces. And so, like, here he's fetching. I think... I don't know what he's doing. So Draneth Magistrate turns off the cards in exile from Valky.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Does it turn off play like lands, or does it turn off?
I don't know if it says player cast. It doesn't matter because Valky just or Tibalt. I guess it's Tibalt. Tibalt just answers the Draneth Magistrate right away. Yeah. So I'm managing to put a little bit of pressure on the Valky with a Mantis Rider. And it's Tibalt. God. And he's cascading into a...
Oh, that's a Blood Braid off. I was like... I thought that was a 3-mana cascade, and I was like, that doesn't hit that card.
No, he's just playing a good deck. And that's the messed up thing about it, is you don't have to play a complete pile. Like Neoform or something.
I mean, like, Ur decks were complete piles, but, like, it was just the best card in 4 different colors.
No. I like best card in every color decks. That's fine. So I'm liking to take a Bloodhound Mirror because it just beats the crap out of me.
With your all non-basics?
All non-basics. And behind on board. Like, I should scoop, but, like, I want to make the content. I want to see what happens. Like, can I overcome this Valky?
You have 6 power on the board.
I killed the Valky, too. Or the Tibalt, yeah.
It's an ancient Ziggurat.
He just played my Ziggurat from exile, yeah. I think that was a misplay because it cost him a mana because he has a non-creature he wants to cast.
Yeah, you can't. Ziggurat sucks. It's like, if you're in humans, it's
really good.
Amazing.
Yeah, best land over there.
If you have a instant and/or sorcery in your deck, it becomes absolute garbage.
What about Aether Vials?
You have 4. It's whatever. Like,
all right. It's just the redundancy. You have 8 copies of a 3-mana Planeswalker that has the abilities of a 7-mana Planeswalker.
Yeah.
The deck is so ridiculous. So Tim exiling more cards here. Taking a long think on it. I mean, I guess he has a lot to think about because he's got all these cards in play, and he's attacking me. The absolute nerve.
I mean, like, does your Mantis Rider have a +1/+1 counter on it?
It does.
It doesn't just get to eat the Bloodbraid attack?
Nope, it doesn't.
Why not? How does that not happen?
There's a reason for that. I'm not
I
sure
was like, this attack didn't seem great, and I was like, you just get to eat this.
I was thinking about, oh boy, something. I don't know what I was thinking about. Well, my apologies to everyone at home for being a terminal dingus.
Did you put, does this count as a human?
What?
Because you accidentally put 2 counters on your...
Yeah, counters as human.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it actually?
How many times did he say yes? Yes.
I know, it's an artifact, which is why I think it's weird that it's a human.
It is a human.
Okay.
Yep. So I think I killed a Tibalt there. Big moves. Big
you also
moves.
could have killed a Bloodbraid Elf.
Didn't need to.
I'm going to give you so much shit for that.
I don't know what I was afraid of.
You had, like, Ancient Ziggurat up.
Like, I don't know.
And, like, Bant mana.
I don't know. So here comes a stomp. Tim has got to keep 2 different exile piles, or 3 exile piles. Valky exile, exiled on adventure, and exiled.
Yeah, you do. You actually have to, like, keep them separate.
Magic templating has taken a lot of shortcuts in using when things go to exile in the last couple years. And oh, look at that! It's that guy. That's crazy. So So this is the third one of the game for him. He had one on turn 1, one on whatever, and one
Does
on
the deck
turn...
run 4 or does the deck run 3? 3 seems much more likely because you don't want him in hand, right?
I think you run 4.
Really?
The two, so against humans, which I'd have to think, just like how humans was a bad matchup for Hogak,
Yeah.
because you had one named thing that was the big deal, I would think that humans is a bad matchup for it. And Valky, the front side, just exiles the Hatebears out of their hand.
Yeah,
Like it has game against them. It's real good. See what the handsome man on the right has. That is Realm Walker. Okay, assuming I wasn't getting stomped into oblivion, this Realm Walker was really nice, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I broke immediately. But still, huge fan of Realm Walker. It's like
So like you talk about Valky, like Tim has all
he
these
has
cards.
all these cards in his hand.
Like he's just choosing not to cast them?
Well, I mean, I don't think he needs to.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like he's like, yeah, I'm at 3 for God's sake.
Yeah.
And he discarded
2 blood moons?
well, he discarded 2 blood moons, and then he realized that all of my lands were basics, non-basics, and he's like, yeah, I'll keep 1. So he makes 1 token off of them. And also, this deck runs blood moon. Like, what a tremendous kick in the nuts.
Yeah. Kind of.
Yeah. And then I think he just beats me with my own humans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a kite sail. No,
Okay.
no cards in hand. Yeah, it's flying. It blocks the what's it called. Passes back to the boy over on the right. You boy, excuse me. Ja boy. I bricked real hard.
You actually did no?
Oh no, I didn't. I'm really good. So actually, also like
Did you name Illusion on the second one?
I don't need to. I don't have any illusions in the deck.
No, it doesn't run a.
Well, no. This build is fucking ridiculous.
Oh, okay.
it has no
You got
phantasmas.
all the hate
It has all
bears.
Dranith and all that stuff. I think the other problem was that by caking out my phantasmal images, I really slowed myself down.
Yeah.
Where I can't like copy my Mantis Riders and stuff.
Just beat.
But like I don't even really think that that's
A huge deal.
no.
Yeah.
I think I was just gonna get dunked on no matter what here.
But yeah, so in normal humans, do you name Illusion with the second one, or you just keep them both on human in case they kill the human one?
Your chasms?
No, Realm Walkers.
I actually think there's an argument. I was thinking about this also. If you're running wall markers, you probably don't want as many illusions. Yeah.
Like go down to 3 instead of 4.
Yeah.
Or 2 even.
I go to 2.
Yeah.
They're also bad on the mana. There's a million reasons I'll turn them. Also, he gets to Demonic Dread one of my blockers.
What's Demonic? I don't actually know.
This says target creature can't block.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it is.
So Demonic Dread was run in
Living in.
Living End, and I never knew what the card did. I just knew that you got to cast a Living End off of it.
Honestly, it should have been relevant a lot, but like it just doesn't matter.
No,
It's cast Living in.
When you cast Living End, you end up with 30 power on the board. So like not being able to block doesn't matter.
I actually think Violent Outburst should probably see play.
Oh, just like in general?
Yeah, it's 3 mana Cascader that gives your creatures +1/+0, and then cascades into something. If you have enough hasty creatures in your deck, it's actually quite good. All right, so Tim, I say, all right, you got me. Hands up. We're going to go to sideboards. I think I really try really hard, so we're going to cut the sideboarding out. I am on the play for this one. Tim's showing his hand to the camera like a real gentleman. I think he's got to turn 1 again. I don't mean to spoil it, but...
This is just it?
Yep. He was like, oh, yeah, no, not... okay, there's that. He doesn't have
What
to
are the
cascade.
odds you get 2 Simming Sphere Guides again?
100% from the 2 games we watched. I think it might be a little bit lower than that, but Tim just always has it. He also is playing Rift Bolts as just a removal spell. They cost 3 mana, and you can suspend them for 1.
That's fine, I guess.
It's kind of cute.
Yeah, like, I guess
Yeah.
if you're on the plan of just Valky.
I like it. I mean, I think there's no reason to be on any other plan because it's the best plan. So,
Is Omnath Uro not better?
got it on camera.
Yeah, I guess
Got
so.
it on. We can watch that later.
Because I feel like Force Negation... Yeah, I had to think if it counters Tibalt. It does. So, like, maybe
It does.
Force Negation just becomes super prevalent.
I think you have to play 4. Like,
Yeah.
if Tim's... What the fuck is it?
Tim?
Tibalt. Tim is playing
Oh.
Tibalt, and it's too
I was
much for
like-
me right
I
now.
was like, what are you trying to say?
If Tibalt stays in the format, it's too much. So in my hand, I had the option to crack my land and try and draw a better threat than Ethersworn Canonist because I didn't want to just exile it with Valky or Tibalt. But then Tim was like, why would I exile that when I can just plus him and then play your cards? And I was like, oh, that's 1,000 times better to do that. And so he just pluses and plays my threats.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
He just stomps it. Just kills it. Doesn't even matter. Yeah. Oh, Noble Hierarch. I'm the best player in Magic.
And you did a humans thing. God, you're drawing cards.
My hand
is your hand.
I mean, something where you would draw cards, apparently. So everyone's talking. This Noble Hierarch, literally, it got run over by a car. It's a foil Conflux Noble Hierarch that got hit by a car. And so I have to play in perfect hard sleeves because of this one card in my deck that I just can't bring myself to take out.
Hey, you refuse to change.
I love it. It's got character. The guy has fought to be the Hierarch of my deck. All right, so Tibalt keeps exiling my stuff.
Do you win this game? Do you lose this game?
I lose every game.
Oh, okay.
I don't win at all. Not once. Not briefly. Not at all. It is.
This game looks bad.
Look how many things I have on the board. I'm so far ahead.
I feel like he just casts.
If he just casts
4/3 here,
yeah. I mean,
he can just kill something too.
Yeah, dude. It's not great.
Tibalt minus or plus this
Tibalt only pluses with him. Okay. And I think he's actually right. Because even if they kill the Tibalt, you still get the cards out of it. And then you beat them with the cards you get.
You can kill this champion of the parish, play the champion of the parish, and just start actually playing humans. You can all the way just
Yeah. Ah, boy. Well, also, young pyromancer, seasoned pyromancer's a human.
Well,
and so, he uses that with a... I got destroyed. Pretty badly, honestly. Alright, so I think that... I don't know.
There's a Rift Bolt.
I would like to play against Valky with a reasonable humans list that has, images and stuff like that. And see if it goes better, but I just can't imagine it does.
I mean, the odds of getting turn 1 Valky, I think, are incredibly slim. What's the math of having 2 of one card in your hand? I used to know it. It's 20%, maybe less than that even.
Yeah. He just got really lucky gems through him. And so this is exactly what happened to me. Okay, so he's playing my humans now. He started playing the humans deck. I told him to name a human that costs 2 mana because my vial was on 3 because I'm a good friend with Meddling Mage.
It's Meddling Mage.
Yeah.
For some reason I thought if you just had Cavernous Souls, it gets around Meddling Mage. But it's not how Meddling Mage
doesn't even do that, yeah.
It's not how it's templated.
Don't have a Cavern. The same thing with... I played humans during the Hogak meta. And humans was favored against Hogak. But in a large tournament, sometimes you would just get gacked. They would just do the thing where it's turn 2 and you're 4 life and they have 6 creatures. And it doesn't matter that you're ahead because in a large enough sample size, they're just going to stop you. And I feel like even if you're running the Hatebears or whatever, in a large enough sample size, Valky is going to destroy you.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't think so?
Maybe.
You think the deck's not good, huh?
I don't know. I still don't know. It has to be good. He has infinite cards in his hand.
Yes, he does. He's had to make a pile out of my cards that he exiled because there was too many of him to keep straight. Oh, there comes the champion of the parish. Gives itself a counter? I don't know. Oh, he switched the order. He played the champion before he played the... What's it called? It didn't look like it on the camera. It was a trick of the...
Did you tell him to do that?
The trick of the lens. No, they didn't.
Oh.
He noticed himself. Tim's good. Alright, so... I don't know what I have. So, what
are you doing right now?
I have played cards, bro.
No, not really, though.
He killed my Ethersworn Canonist, he killed my Thalia's Lieutenant, and he did something else to kick me in the nuts.
Nothing.
It's just
nothing. He just played your cards.
Well, whatever, dude. So, also, it's one of those things where it feels like I'm way behind, but, there just haven't been that many turns of the game.
Well, I turned 6 or 7.
That's more than...
For Modern, that's amazing.
I don't know, dude. I feel like I'm not being a piece of shit. I feel like the Tibalt's really, really good.
Is this Terrible against combo?
It is. What's faster?
Storm? Do you think Storm just doesn't run it over?
I don't know.
It's Adnaz? Adnaz probably just runs it over? Right?
I don't know.
All right, well... Good games from Steven.
The Plague Engineer did it for me. All right, thanks for watching me get stomped. We'll see you next round.